Welcome back to my channel. The bun is not bunning. That's all my hair. Woo woo. I just pulled it up. I'm outside picking up leaves. The landlord is mowing, so I've got things I'm gonna get done. I went in the closet. How do I say this? I think there's 8 pair of jeans. I'm gonna see if Ebony wants. If she doesn't, then I'll donate them. But if she does, I also got rid of given her, I know she'll want it, is a zip up hoodie that says Syracuse on it, and a New York Giants lightweight hoodie. I really don't wear it. In the last couple of years, I might have worn it once or twice, so it's gotta go. So she'll be over today after school. She's probably been staying with Sharon and Tasha like 5 days a week now. So yeah, I'm gonna see if she wants those before I take them to the donation. I want to also go through. I have several like dresses. One is like a $300 and something dress. Tags are still on it. I was gonna wear it one New Year's and then I backed out of going, so I never wore it. But tried it on, still looks cute, still has tags on it. So I'm just not ready to get rid of it yet. You know, never know, a wedding or anything. So, or maybe going out New Year's one time. So, couldn't get rid of that. I do have some like summer dresses and such. If I don't wear them this year, I'm going to get rid of them. There is a jacket, a winter jacket I used to wear that had like the gold zipper and such. Navy blue. I'm going to see if Ebony wants it. If she doesn't, I didn't wear it at all this year. I'm going to give her that or donate it. So I freed up 17 more hangers. So to me, that's pretty dang good, because with my jeans, when I fold them, they're crease to crease. I thought they can get in trouble for riding a 4-wheeler on the street. You know, I do them crease to crease, you know. And there's 2 pairs of jeans on each hanger, so I didn't get rid of as many tops. I did put 2 that I think Ebony would like. And again, if she doesn't, it goes in the donation. So, but like I told Tasha, I said she's not gonna like me because she doesn't like trying on clothes. But I'm gonna have her try them on, or just, you know, look at them. Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like that? And if she doesn't, they'll go in the donation pile. The weather is beautiful. I don't know the temperature. We do have like, gets really windy at times. So, I'm just headed to Dunkin'. I'm parched, and I want a nice cold Dunkin'. Alright, then I'm going to do that, and I don't know if I'm going out later at all, but I figured today's Monday. Even if I don't post it today, I've done, you know, a little vlog, so I have something started. I think I also did Aldi, and I didn't post it, but I might. Either that or just delete it off my phone. So, oh, and they found 4 more wires underneath that were chewed, so they're working on those right now. Been something, guys, but at least they're finding it. They're finding the wires. You know, I didn't ask them, and I won't right now because I just talked to them, if they're going to replace the part of the hood inside where the squirrels chewed like half of it, because I think that's very protective. And I already think I have undercoating and such, but I think this year I'm going to check on my sales receipt And if not, I can call it up and give them the sale receipt number just to see if I have it or if I need to redo it. Because, I mean, it's a 2018 and less than 70,000 miles. My son was like, trade it in and get a new one, Ma. No. I'm good. Why do you like that car so much? You can spot that car? I said, I love it. In a parking lot, boom, you can see it. You can find it. His kind of blends in. I have to keep beeping the remote to find out, you know, exactly where the car is. So he had spoke about getting a BMW, but nothing else has been said. I know when I get my car back, I'm gonna clean that little girl like no other. And then we wait. Been a lot of bees out this year too. I think we might do a live tonight. Wanted to do it on Kimmy's channel. You know, I want to get her up growing like at least to 500. I know we could do it. She says she doesn't know how to work StreamYard well, but I could definitely assist her with it. So we'll see. We shall see. I did watch Jim and Jerry's, or yeah, Jerry's live. I'm happy that Jim said that Sally is filling out. He could see it in her face. Something was said about, I don't know if Sally said it or not, but she's got a little tummy. You know what? I got a little tummy too. You know what? If you get sick or something, you don't have to worry about looking like a skeleton. And eating is phenomenal. I'm so happy and proud of you. Genuinely happy and proud of you. And I wish Jerry would have explained the firefighter type of how she qualifies for it. I'm wondering, she's never said anything about being a volunteer firefighter. And I mean, can you guys see her going with the hoses and doing the foam and such? Now you know her mother was. Could she be seeking a settlement because of her mother's death? I'm not sure of that. But if she does, she's got, what, 2 sisters or 3 sisters, and she's got a brother. That would be something, if it's for her mom, she would have to split. That's how I view it. So I do remember her saying she was a volunteer or something, EMT, but I don't think she passed the test. I know she worked for 911 for one day, and they let her go. I know.
Welcome Duncan, how may I help you?
Hi, can I please get a large iced coffee with the shots of vanilla, Splendid and cream? And then another large iced coffee with 5 caramel swirl, 5 sugar, and 5 cream. That's it.
Come on around.
I'll be there. So I do know those things. You know, and I get the wear and tear on your vehicle. Oh, nobody's here. For the post office. Usually, a post office is very good pay, so I don't know about in Missouri, but here in New York they are. Hold on. All right, taste test time. Because that one woman, she has not been making them right. I'm making sure it's mine. And then I said to the one girl that does cheerleading with Tasha, with her daughter, I said, like, are you guys instructed to fill this all the way up with ice? She goes, yeah, no, we are. To keep the prices where they're at. She goes, but you could ask for less ice, or you could. I said, girl, I'm going to start asking for no ice. It's very good. So... Then she goes, and you come, you know, almost every day, and sometimes you come twice a day. She goes, when you come through, I don't add a lot of ice. And I go, I appreciate that. But she was just like signing on her, whatever. So, you know, you know, you want some coffee with that ice. But I'll learn, and I'll just say, no ice, please. So I have another closet I want to go through. That is my living room closet, where I kept a lot of my winter jackets that I did not wear or won. So I am going to go through that and go through a lot of winter jackets. You know, it's central New York. It gets cold. However, I'm feeling I just need maybe 2 jackets, regular winter jackets, and then my 1 long jacket, which I've already washed. You know, the long jacket that I wear, it's a light gray, kind of looks white, but that's already washed and put away, and I got a trash bag hanging over that. Don't ask me why I do it. I just do it. I've got my neon pink one as well, washed and put away. So I do have a Columbia jacket in that living room closet. It's red and white, and red is not my color. But when I purchased it, I got it at a good price. Oh, you know what? I might have donated it. I have like a peach one in there too, I think. Columbia. I need to try that one on. That was just a girl size, I want to say 16. And it fit me great. So I'm going to try that on. If I don't like the feel of it, you know how you move around, and if I don't like the feel of it, I'm sure Ebony will love it. So my sister goes, I can't believe you're getting all. Yes, it's sister. I said, how many pairs of jeans do you own? She said 4. I said, see, I was over almost at 40. It's just too much, you know. And the reason why, because got them on sale. Like when Old Navy after Christmas and people return things, it goes to the store. They have a size. Well, I was a size 2, no more. But 4s, you know, even 6s, I would wear them. They would be like the loose fitting, you know. But 2s are gone. I don't ever want to get back into 2 again. That was just too tiny and like sickly looking, so to say. So that's how I got them, and I would get sometimes, I'm not kidding you, for under $3 for a pair of jeans from Old Navy. So that's why I had a lot. And you know, when I would go in office, it was close to the Old Navy and DeWitt. When I had to go in, like you have to go in, you have to report, you have to, you know, sit with your supervisor and go over your numbers and how they're looking and blah blah blah. So it wasn't all done just in work at home. You still had to go in and report, especially when it came time for like a raise or anything like that. You had to sit down with them and discuss things. So, but anyways, I'm almost home. I wonder if the landlord's mowing the back lawn yet. It is trash night, so I want to get rid of anything I can, because it is put big items out. So I just seen a couple people have, I can actually, I don't know why I haven't been parking in this spot. Probably because my son sees me parking here near the tree. He might have a fit, but anyways, until later, guys. I'll be back later today or tomorrow. Bye-bye. Never mind. I forgot. The neighbor across the way wanted me to pick her up a pack of cigarettes. And I went by there, didn't I? Without even thinking. So, let's head back. It looks like... maybe he didn't mow. It kind of looked like it at first, but... anyways, let me go do this. So I might just post this today because it's going to end up being longer. So I was happy about that part with the Hensons, with Jim saying, you know, his mom looked better. That's great. I love that. I love that he's seeing that she is very capable of living on her own. She is very capable of remembering to eat. She is very capable of many things. I believe, this is my thought, while she was there. It was very stressful to her. She probably held things that, maybe she didn't like, or, noises that she had to listen to, yelling, screaming, the dog. That pressure is gone. So that's something that she don't have to worry about. She doesn't have to hear. I know she has gone and played cards with people. So she's doing more better things, better for herself, her mental self. I'm not trying to go rude here or anything. I was thinking that number one, Jerry's hair's got quite long. She did the wolf cut. She had ponytails. I'm concerned, and people can slap me, whatever, with her weight gain. It's not being mean. I'm not calling her the F word. I'm not saying anything, except I am concerned. I would think her doctor would be concerned with her weight gain. I did hear her say the tumor on her back, but if you recall, she said her spine was filled with tumors, not just one tumor. And then she spoke about how she hasn't had any treatment, I believe she said since March 2024. And the doctor's going to give her more time off. Well, the doctor's letting her choose. I mean, you guys did hear the office visit, and, he said this is her choice. She chooses pretty much when she gets treatment or wants treatment. It's not that he's giving her off for her birthday or anniversary. It's just that she's choosing not to do treatment. And that's her choice. If she doesn't want to do treatment, that's her choice as a cancer patient, But when she gives the reports of how her cancer has shrunk, and, physically not taking care of herself, I believe she said she went on long walks with the dog or something. Jerry, please. Please. And the cord for your skillet should not be very expensive. The battery for lawnmowers, I'm not sure why yours would be more than the lawnmower itself. You've got to look up the rate. I believe you said 20 volt. I found a couple for $19.99. However, I don't know the make, year, or model that it is. It's not hard to look on the battery and just type it in. I've bought batteries for, like number one, the car. Amelia had a pink car at one point, and I had purchased another battery. Oh, and then they had the Minnie Mouse, the little four-wheelers. I had to purchase a battery for that one. Those type of batteries are not expensive either. Speaking of which, I need to order a couple iPhone chargers, as well as, there's another charger I need. iPhone charger. I need a couple. And there's another charger I need, but I can't think of it right now. Let me grab this for her. I feel bad that I forgot, but she doesn't ask me to go often, So, gotta take the phone down for the ID. Alright, so I started. When I turned the camera on, it was pointing that way. You guys know I have that, it's a mauve case, but it's great. You slide the little thing. It fits my driver's license, my ATM card, and my other bank card as well. So it's nice, but I gotta take it down every time. That's okay. So, actually I felt that it felt sticky, and Trey grabbed it earlier, my phone, which he picked it up and gave it to Nana. He's so sweet. And he said, Nana phone. I said, oh, thank you, baby. He goes, welcome. And then when Amelia goes to school, she's like, when she's with me, she stands like across the way with the other girl that she goes to school with. And, you know, I yell, love you. And Trey and Everly stand at the door. They're both yelling, love you. I mean, probably 15 times to say the least, but it is so cute. And then you'll ask Trey, oh, who did that? He had some oyster crackers and he had it in a little bowl. Maybe, you know, because he spills things, you know. I think he's like 18 months now. I need to, yeah. So he spilled a couple and I go, who did that? And he said, Amelia did. I said, Amelia's at school. He goes, I don't know. Oh, he's so cute. Guys, did I tell you he weighs 30.8 pounds? So, almost 31 pounds. My little tank that he is. Oh, I finally opened the Temu. Because, you know, I didn't record anything. But I get Trey got... hold on, I got a call. Hey. It's another day. Never ended up doing a live last night. I planted a few flowers, well, seeds, out front and out back. And I pulled my leg up to my hip, so there was a little bit of pain. And what I'm doing right now is going to get a Tasha a large coffee. I'm going to get myself a medium for now. And I got to hurry back because I just noticed Char left his card and wallet in the car. So, and he'll be leaving soon on the motorcycle. He is working a 11:30 shift to 11:30 at night, I believe. So I'm just trying to go real quick. I'll bring it back, and then I'll leave again. So I'm trying to figure out everything to get done. I want to stop by Walgreens. Supposedly they're having a clearance on animal food, on dog food, cat food. I am gonna walk in there and just look for the cat food, see what they have. They might be all gone by now because it's been all over Facebook, so. But we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies. I don't think gentlemen watch this. Is it up high again? No. Okay, so I do want to see what they have. And I'm also on the lookout for Cherry Crush Slush Alani. I don't mind the Cherry Twist. I do really want to find the Cherry Slush. So I'm wondering maybe Walgreens might sell some. And Ebony said, have you found cotton candy? I said, the only one cotton candy I found, you drank it, honey. She goes, it's so good. I said, I didn't even get to taste it. She laughed. Alright, so I had the Grands earlier, and then I'll have the Everly and Trey. I'll probably put them to bed for Tasha because there's Girl Scouts. So she's looking at a full schedule between Girl Scouts and cheerleading will be starting in August. And they have this program at school for children that are doing very well to keep them going. It's volunteer if the parent wants to send them. I know that they've been discussing if they would like to because they do have plans during the summer. And this would be a paid program. This wouldn't be free. So I'm not sure of their decision as of yet, but I'm sure they'll let me know. It would be nice though. It's like a gifted type of thing. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. And she loves school. She's talked about, why can't we go all year? So we'll see. And then Everly, she'll start preschool. However, preschool out here is only a couple hours. And you have to drive them and pick them up. And in the winter and snow, that's a pain in the... Now, if it was a full day, that'd be a different thing. So, Tasha's trying to look into different programs where perhaps even if they have to pay, they can get her into that. There's no openings where Amelia went right now. They are on a list though. And that is not cheap. Oh, I gotta get my card out. So, we'll see. It'll be so strange, if both the girls go to full-time school. And, when Tasha works, I just have Trey. I mean, I get the kids off on the bus, don't get me wrong, but it'll just seem so funny. I gotta go in the Discord. I see a little bit of chat popping up. Yeah, so my hip and leg, wow. I don't know how I pulled it, but you know what? As you age, you pull things. And again, I just pulled my hair up because there's a couple things outside I plan on doing. And being it's the nice weather, I am going to do some more priming. When I rescheduled my back injection and a nerve conduction study. So I have 2 of those up and coming. And then in July, I see the orthopedic about my knee.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey, can I please get a large iced coffee with 5 caramel swirl, 5 sugar, 5 cream?
Large ice, 5 caramel, 5 and 5?
Yeah, can you go easy on the ice, please?
Easy on the ice?
Yep.
I got you.
And then can I get a medium?
Yours?
Yeah, I'm getting a medium one for now. Easy on the ice. And that's it.
Come on around.
Thank you. All right. I think I said yesterday in my vlog how they've been trained now to fill the whole cup with ice, like a big scooper. So she said the trick was to order less ice or no ice. Well, I'm doing less ice because I'm going to drop Tasha's off at her place, and then I'm going to head to Walgreens real quick and make sure I get Jared's wallet in. So we'll see what they have for cat food, cat treats, if they have any. Being this was posted a day ago on Facebook and I just seen it today, I don't know how likely I am to get anything, but why not see? And if there's dog food, why not donate it to the, let me scan my card. Okay, I still have to put my card back in there, but I want to get this wallet home so I don't feel like I have to rush. And come along, let's see what we get. My luck? Probably nothing, but that's okay. I am gonna, like I said, look there for the Alani. I would think they would sell it. I could always look in the app, but I don't know. I don't find the Walgreens app as friendly as a user. You know what I'm saying? So, let's taste. I should have tasted it, but it's a regular. I asked for the less ice, and I got less ice. Phenomenal. All right. It's only 10:15 in the morning, but me and I plan on doing some priming and possibly planting a few more seeds. I figured throw the hair up because you're gonna get dirty. You're gonna take another bath. So it is, well, it's kind of like a pig suit, just with gray biker shorts and a gray t-shirt. The only thing is, the gray t-shirt does have Mickey Mouse on it. So I do apologize. I know Kimmy, you know, we're trying to grow Kimmy's channel, and I know she's had a lot going on recently, and you know, she has her grands quite a bit on her days off. She is a busy lady. She works full time. She takes care of her grandchildren on her days off. She's always doing something, so she said, girl, I'm tired. Wait till you get 60. It's just like, whoa, you got things that hurt that you didn't realize hurt, that you didn't think could hurt no more. Last night, did some laps with Amelia. She gave up. So she said, Nana, I'm tired. I was like, all right, let's go in. So went and parked my bike, and she follows me, and then we went and pulled her bike in the little storage unit, well, whatever, storage shed. So that's where they keep theirs. Anyways, everything is not out yet. Like I said, usually, you know, this time of year, you know, the other kids are still in school and such, so usually it doesn't go out until about 11:30ish. So, all right, here we go. All right, let's go. Did I give him my card too? Oh, never mind. It was on the seat. Okay. Do you ever have one of those days? It is one of those days. Wednesday, I believe, right? Yeah, no, Tuesday. Pretty sure, because Ebony did Monday school. Hold on. Had to check. It is Tuesday. So, I'm just heading now. And let's go to Walgreens and see what they have to offer. If anything. If not. Oh well. Got out of the house and it's not as sunny as it was yesterday. It's kind of like an overcast. It's not supposed to rain, which is great. And I want to check on the where I had planted the seeds. I was pulling up like the grass and the roots and such, and I want to make sure that area is nice and clean. Check that out, and I want to wash my front and back doors when I get home later, and I want to start priming because tomorrow's going to be 86. So we'll get a lot of things done today. Like I said, I had the grands earlier, so that's why it's already 10:30 and I'm getting going. So yeah, I was talking about school. Like there's a Head Start program right up here that Tasha has called and called and called. They don't answer the phone. You know, I may stop in there and just ask them, you know, what you need to do when I come back through. Because it's just so strange. I mean, I get it, they've got kids, so probably don't answer the phone. But there's not even like an answering machine. So the reason why I was wondering if it was Wednesday, I was going to also stop by Aldi's to see what they had new. Also, I might stop by later and pick up, if they have the biker shorts, pick up a pair, because I did get rid of 3 pairs. I have another bag going. Ebony, the jeans fit and everything, but they don't have rips. I only had 2 pairs with rips. So she wanted those. But I told her we could cut rips in the others and fray them, you know what I'm saying? And she goes, but how would you do that? Take a razor blade. So I wonder if I'll do a pair just to see if she likes them. I think she would. If not, they're just gonna get donated, you know? That's a big bag of clothes too. I also got rid of some sweaters that I didn't wear last year at all. So I kept my turtlenecks, I'll tell you that much. And I put that other, like, it's like a plastic storage dresser type of thing. I really like them. Really do. I don't have the extra large. I have the, like, the 2, they're like smaller. And they actually fit right next to my bedside, which I like. My bed is a little higher, and I can make it even higher because of the way the legs are. So it just evens it out perfect for like nightstands. And I'm gonna set my phone on it. I'm gonna get used to not like charging it in the kitchen. So I got so many things in my mind, in my head. I just want to get it done, but it does take time. I sound like Jim, though I do something every day, you know. But I also stay on top of mopping the floor, steaming the floor. You know, you got grands that come in and out from outside, even if they take their shoes off, like in the mudroom or something. I still, you know, if they spill something on the floor, which I gotta say, Everly and Trey are one to spill things on the floor accidentally, but it still happens. So, and then I don't have dishes in my sink all night, you know, they're done. The counters are wiped out. So, I can actually lay in bed and know that there's like a plate or a bowl in the sink, and I have to get up out of bed and go do that. Then I get stuck doing something else because something else strikes me. Oh, I should do this while I'm up. Silly as it sounds. So then I thought about, I was gonna do a live, but what I want to do is, like yesterday I was watching a lot of TikTok and like, you know, cops with their cameras and how things go down. And this one son that shot somebody and disassembled it, and the mother found the head in the closet. Or holy cow, you can't make it up. Or these people that come out in their house are total wrecks. And they're showing the cleaning process. And I mean, one woman I think said didn't clean for 5 years. Now imagine the dirt, the dust, the animals, the dander, the kids, like, holy cow. How somebody can sleep like that, I get you get depressed. It's totally understandable. But for 5 years and you raise your kids in it to the point where CPS was called, and CPS told them you clean it or, you lose custody of your kids. Like, that's how bad it was. And then there's the woman in the wheelchair. I think Josh calls her wheelchair Rapunzel or something. I don't recall her first name. And, she's a raging alcoholic. And she can't even, bathe herself. Something about a 13-year-old boy. She got to give her a bath that she met on the elevator. Then the mother was very upset, and she had every right to be very upset for a 13-year-old boy to give this grown woman who can't do anything for herself a bath. And she got pregnant basically because of TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and she can't even hold her own baby. It's just scary. And she doesn't hire actual nurses to come and tend. She's hired a couple people via YouTube or TikTok that are on the Reddit threads talking terrible. The one woman said she just felt bad because of the girl, the daughter, and the other one didn't even know anything about her, so she didn't know what was going on. But you're not going to get a real nurse going in there popping her cans of beers for her and stuff so she could drink all day. It's just sad how people live. You're never too old to change. You really aren't. You can learn new things every day. You can see things in the mirror or have someone, point out to you, hey, maybe if you did this, or maybe if you spoke this way, or, but there's some people that don't take the advice. Sometimes the best thing to do is film them and then show them, this is how you acted. This is really you. They might not like it then. Or there might be some that are just narcissists that to them they're the best. You know what I mean? So if it's not one thing, it's another. Little house there. Oh, guys. And when I do get on TikTok, I go down through the rabbit hole and watch, and just, it's unbelievable. Then you got people showing their food stamp hauls, showing their pantry hauls, just to get hate comments, I guess, to make money. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna find anything? I don't know. It's funny how the speed limit goes right from 55 down to 35. Just seems so slow, when you're going 55 down. But I'm ready for the summer. I'm ready to do some things. Again, I do need to stop out. And when I went to Walmart, I didn't go through looking for different things, maybe to put on my bike handle to maybe record things. I don't even know if they have anything like that, to be honest. So, but one never knows. At least it's not lunchtime, so I don't get into that traffic at all. in, oh, I forgot the name of it again. I was just gonna tell you the store I wanted to go shopping at. Bosco's. I haven't been to Bosco's in forever. That is a place I like to go, especially for some children clothing. And then they have like this clearance area. I like to go in that as well. No, I'm not a big Yankee Candle fan. I know years ago they were, I guess, the best, but I am still a Bath and Body. And also some of Aldi's, the throws are phenomenal. That one big huge one, I can't remember. I think I got it at Aldi's. It was like a number 54 or something like that. I gotta look. I still have it. It's real down low, so I have even a hard time. The long lighters, they still go out when you try to light it. So what I'm gonna do is I put it on my burner on low, and it will fragrance the whole house. But I need to write that down because it smells so good. I don't even know if I got it actually from Aldi's. I think it was a copy of that wooden one, and then I found it at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. But a lot of the ones I find at when I look at like the Dollar Tree, even the $5 candles, I don't get a high fragrance from them when I open them. And when I do open them and smell the candles, I get all congested. Because I'm smelling a varied amount of them, just to see. I think I'm going to pull my lilac Bath and Body out. It's under the counter in my bathroom. That's where I keep them. I think I'm going to pull that out and burn that today. I'm in the mood to smell it. The only thing is, I'll wait till after I'm done priming. At least the windows can all be open, so it can all dry better, and it won't smell so horrible. Then after it's like pretty much dried, I think then I will burn the candle. Oh, and I remembered to put my rings back on. I think I'll go this way. Because I'm going in the store. It does look like rain though, and it's supposed to not rain, so hope it doesn't, because my son did take the motorcycle. Alright, let's go see. I'll let you know. BRB. So yes, I missed everything. You can see it's all gone. Dang, they even had a kitty litter for $5.49. All gone. Are these beds? I think I saw someone do these beds. Nope. But yeah, everything is gone that was on clearance. All right, so I went in there and I'll put the clip. All the pet food that was on sale was gone. However, I needed lipstick, some really nicer lipstick, And these were the shades. Can you see them? Okay. So the matte stay is normally $11.99. I paid $1.49. The infallible is normally $15.99. I paid $3.99. And the other one, the lighter pink, is normally $11.99. I paid $2.99. So what it's saying is my total savings was $43.50. But I do need lipsticks. And I put some on. I actually mixed this one with this one. So that's what I have on right now. I'm going to let these dry to see if they transfer real bad when I wipe them off. I also got, when you spend $30 on your next purchase, earned $7 cash. So I need to get my receipts out of this car though, because I scanned these for buy one get one. Oh, is that what it was? Because it was $149, $149, $3.99, $3.99, $2.99. My total was only $13.46 for 4, you know, more name brand. Because what are they? I got Maybelline and L'Oreal. So the Maybelline and L'Oreal, and one is like a matte finish. So we'll see. You know. We shall see. Like I said, the one lipstick I do have from the Dollar Tree, and my e.l.f. one's like completely gone. And my Dollar Tree one, it doesn't stay on long, so. It didn't really transfer, and it's still kind of wet, so. All right. I know I'm gonna go to Aldi's, I think, because I didn't see any Alani in there. I know that I could at least usually get the cherry twist from Aldi's. There was they had a lot of things that had been on sale. The sale started Sunday is what it is, so hence that's why I missed out on a lot. Like they have foundations. I didn't need any foundations, so they had a few other things. I didn't need it, so I didn't purchase it. But lipstick is something that I really needed, so I decided to go with 4. And the lighter shades will look great in the summer with, you know, when you get a little tan. So this might look a little dark, but it's all right. Oh, and I told you I opened the Temu. These are the glasses. They're the exact same glasses. So I guess I really liked them. In order for me not to get, I thought I had got a different type of, you know, I thought I got a different pair that was a little, you know, with the blue and such. So I think, yeah, I'll go to Aldi's. I'm going to try to stop by that Head Start to see. And something else. Not sure. I'm not in the mood really to walk Walmart. I know that probably sounds terrible, but yeah. That was a lot of bending down and planting those, and, you know, covering it back up with dirt, and then trying to kneel on my knee. I cannot kneel on my knee, so I had to kneel on the one knee and then put my leg kind of out, and that's probably how I pulled it, and it's going right up into the back. So but what can you do? It's not transferring on my straw, so this is good. This is still wet looking, so I kind of like dabbed it on too hard, I'm sure. Yeah, so I will, this way when I go to Aldi's, I can also pick up another salad or two, and also I can see if they have the biker shorts. I just wish they had a different color than my favorite color, blue. I have one light blue t-shirt that will totally match it. Then the others, I just would have to wear black or white. So, and then I think, like, if I wore something like this, I think it would contrast with it, because if it has a saying on it, it doesn't have the color in it. But that's just me. Also, I should stop by that dang high place. But I think I'll just call. gas is $2.77 there. I think you have to belong to a club though, or something like that for. That's Bird Dairy. One of my high school friends opened their pool and their grandson went in it, and she said it was freezing. I couldn't imagine. For me to go in the pool water has to be at least a 78, 75. I'll even do 75, which is very cold to me. Looking at new cars too, and different cars, but they did find underneath where there was more wires eaten, so chewed away. And like I said, I just have $100 deductible, which is awesome. I'm so thankful I had that. It's called comprehensive. It's not collision or anything like that. I just love my car. It's comfortable. It's very easy to see, to drive, to manage, to spot in a parking lot. I could tool that little car around. And this is why I haven't dropped full coverage ever. And I could have, because I own the car outright when I purchased it, but you don't know, like, if someone's going to hit you. You don't know if someone in the winter is going to slide into you. Even though, especially in the winter, I really watch that rear view mirror. And if I see someone sliding, I kind of pull to the side. Because I don't want to get clipped. Last night I went out to smoke a cigarette, and I sit right outside the door. There's like a chair. Let me tell you what, it got very chill. Oh, it is spreading down on my leg because I hit my leg. This is kind of still wet. Let's do this. Let's dab it. Dab it. Dab it. I'm making more of a mess. I am. But it's pretty much staying on my lips, and it's not really transferring to my straw, so. I'm behind a truck that is got a trailer on top of it. So this might take longer to get to where I'm going than what it would normally take. Alright. Some of the trees, those cherry blossom trees that I said are so beautiful, they're already gone. They just bloom really quickly. Someone put that in the comments too. I was like, oh, I wish they stayed longer. They're just beautiful. And I noticed there's not a lot of lilac trees around us. You know, and I had thought about planting a lilac tree by my apartment. And I'm glad I didn't, because I'm definitely looking into a different route of, my apartment's too big for me. Now that it's just me and my cats. So I found this one piece of land, but it was too large. It's 6 acres. And there's already septic there. Plus it says, you know, that the power's right there, so you don't have to worry about paying thousands of dollars. There was internet, everything. However, in the back, there was a building that had, I gotta get this off me, that had caught on fire. And it's still there, so it hasn't been totally demolished yet. It said something about a basement. I want to say the property was $40,000. But I don't want to, like, if I did get something with 6 acres, I would just tell Jared and Tasha, hey, don't worry about land, just get your, manufacturer home that they want. But that's going to be a lot of work. So, and one had been on the market for 200 and something days. So you could definitely probably get the price down. However, there was no septic, there was no public water, so you would have to, put a septic in, and you don't want to go the cheap route with like a plastic. You want a very good septic with a nice leach field. So I was like, no, that's out of it. So I do keep track of a lot of that and searching, because like I told my son, even if I purchase the land prior to finding something, it probably will be the best move. And then it'll be a riding mower at that point, So I'm still actively looking. The one place that they had found that they had their hopes on, they did raise their bid, like, so it went just below asking price. Then someone went to the asking price. Then JR went above the asking price. And then that person went above, and JR goes, it's yours. So he wasn't going too high up, And that was just on a half an acre of land. And he said he would prefer a little larger, only because the kids, he would like them to do like four-wheeling, dirt biking, that type of stuff, and be on their own land. So I don't know. And then even if you get the land and you need to take care of like trees, cut trees down, or get the grass mowed or do things, you can work on that while you decide or find something or come across something that you're like, hey, this is something I want. This is something either I'll be able to work on, which I love working on things. I love like painting things, and I really want nothing. I really don't want anything above 500 square feet. I want to be honest with you. So, but time will tell. And at one point when I told the JR about the 6 acres, he's like, wouldn't that be neat if I had he wants a manufactured home. Or he was talking about some type of kit home. And he goes, wouldn't that be nice? And then we had this big, huge breezeway, and then I said, no. That's just a little too close. He goes, well, what about if we make the breezeway as far as we are from you now? And I said, now that's not bad. But right now it's all just, things in the mind of what you want to happen. And it's finding the space that you really like. I know one gentleman told me, one realtor told me that, if there's a house on it that needs to be destroyed, you can contact the fire department. The fire department will burn it for free, but then you have to take everything out. And, if it's a big size house, that's something. So let me go in here and see. All right, so the biker shorts, they're gone, so I can't get them. However, you know how I wanted those Crocs, and I kept saying they look like they run big. Well, you can't see. This is a size 2-3. They fit. So I tried them on before purchase. Like, seriously, look at these. I wanna just show you. that these are supposed to be. It's my bad leg I'm trying to get it off of. It wasn't smart. But I tried them on because I wanted to see. You tell me that looks like a size 2-3. They're just cheap ones, so I can keep my other ones, get them cleaned up because they're the real Croc, and just wear these around. So for $4.99, why not? So I wore them out and in the store to make sure, and they fit. They actually fit. Mine are a little big. Mine are a 7. That's why I was hoping to find a 6. In a leopard pair, I tried out. Look at this. I gotta fix my hair. In the leopard pair, I tried on a pair. They had a pair 7, and they were like flip-flopping on my feet. That's when I decided to go back to the back of the store where they had the children's. The largest size they had was 2-3, and I kept saying, they look big, they look big. Well, probably should have picked a pair up for Tasha too, but I don't know if she'll wear them, you know. While I was there, my neighbor texted me, so off to the gas station I go for him. Because I don't plan on going back out. I plan on, and I got my salad, and if I can reach in the bag, they seem to be the one that has at least the cherry twist. So I picked up 4 of those, and then this is the salad that I like. Swear by it, love it. And the Crocs, so. Because really, I have many sneakers. I don't wear a lot. The one pair I will not get rid of are my Adidas. They're black with the white stripes. They go with my sweatsuit, so I don't wear them all the time. I only wear it when I wear my sweatsuit, you know. So they don't get worn often. And then I have a couple pair of Walmart. I have one that I use for lawn mowing. So I'm gonna also go down with my sneakers. I've gone down with my shoes. I've gone down with my boots. Now I need to go down with my sneakers. And I don't know, lately, my Crocs, I gotta see how these are. My Crocs are very supportive, feel very nice to walk in. If these don't, they're $4.99, then, you know, it's not a huge waste of money. I know that they sell some like nursing ones, you know, that maybe I'll look into those, but I was shocked when I put it on. I was like, that's why the Crocs, like, Amelia's an 11 going in a 12. Everly's just about a 12. But the 9-10s in their Crocs, they have room in it. So I'm thinking they're not Crocs. I'll call them flocks. They're flocks. They have room in it. So it was a good choice that I sized down because of the way they looked. Alright, so I'll go to the gas station, and that is it. I'll be done for the day. I shouldn't have to run anywhere else. Like I said, Amelia has Girl Scouts this evening, so I'll go down to Tasha's. Well, she has my Girl Scouts. I'll give Trey his bath first, and then Everly can get some tablet time, and then I'll give Everly her bath, and they don't get home sometimes after 7:30, depending on what they're doing. And Amelia has so many badges, guys. When Tasha gets them all sewn on that little thing, I want to see if I can take a picture and show you guys it. It's so cute. Like, she's got one for being friendly with a neighbor or helping a neighbor, and she loves to help the elderly couple at the end. She absolutely loves them. Alright. See, I think he knows they get a delivery. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm thinking he wants to stock up on them. No problem. I'm out. It really does look like rain. And I'll feel bad if JR took that motorcycle. Well, he doesn't get out of work until 11:30, I believe. So he shouldn't have. If it rains, hopefully it won't rain then. But again, another long car vlog. You guys have been getting a little lucky here, huh? I was going down there, gonna do it like, I don't know, I'm thinking once or twice a week. I know some people like to see them daily, but then I feel like, I don't talk about a lot, I just chit chat. And then I feel like I might bore you, So, but we shall see. I told you the shorts were gone. I should have grabbed them, but that's okay. Not meant to be. When I looked at Walmart, they had like the fabric kind, like biker shorts, not the, like, what is it, a Via or the Reebok. They didn't have them with the pockets. So I think I am going to look online on Amazon and see if they have a good deal. If they do, I might pick a pair up for that. Like I said, I want it to ride the bike with, to have the phone in case of emergency or something. And also, I did not go to Walmart, but I could look on Amazon as well if there's a little holder for the bike. Maybe play a little music through it when I do it, So, time will tell. Time will tell. And the coffee is still delicious. There's not a lot of ice in it. It's still cold. But now I'm going to go home and add more ice to it. And I don't think I'll be going back out. I have an Alani. It's going to give me that energy, and I'm going to get that room finished priming, and don't worry about anything. And then I'm going to, probably next week, I'm still going to, use like a primer, but there's tintable primer, and I think I'm going to do that just to make sure that purple doesn't bleed through. I'm also going to do the mudroom, I think, because there's like a teal back there. I've got a yellow with teal and gray, like a stripe, like going around. I think I'll get that done too, but time will tell. Then I'd like to get the room I stay in, but that's going to be hard because, I got that heavy bed, and I've got a chest full of things. It's actually full of all my winter clothes, and the other side has like memorabilia from like Amelia, things that all three of them wore and all three of them grew out of, and just certain things, not a whole heck of a lot. So, but I am back home. To him and be done. But until then, you guys, take care. Why? Because you know me. I'll be back. Bye.